Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. I am MegaFreak400, and wow, hi Dino. You're kind of rusted looking. And yeah, this is the rust Tyrano. Now I'm not sure if it's the black Tyrano or just rusted. But either way, it's the rust Tyrano. He is essentially the boss of this area. Now what he'll do is he'll do a countdown. He'll do a countdown to do a fire attack. So you want to have ruby vest, red mail, red vest, all that stuff. And that was the double charm. It just increases the charm rate. I think I've used it before. And you get a red mail from this guy as well. But anyway, you want to have fire equips because basically this guy will be really easy if you have fire attacks on. Then it's just attacking him as much as possible to whittle down his health. That's basically it. If you have the fire armor on, he won't do much damage to you. He may have a few attacks that might do damage to you, but for the most part, he just counts down. So just keep wailing at him until he's dead. There's not really much else to say, because he's not that hard of a boss at all. At least in my personal opinion. So, so I'm back in college, and I was back in college on Monday, but I'm back in college again, and, it's nice to be back. It's fun. There's a lot more work probably this semester. I'm probably going to be a little bit more stressed than usual. But yeah, again, it's refreshing to be back, and at the same time, eventually, the thing is, I think, you know, summer vacation. A lot of people, probably a lot of younger kids are like, no, we want summer vacation. But I almost think there should be more breaks in between. A balance, not too much chaotic breaks, but there should be like maybe more breaks. I don't know, the people have proposed like 2 weeks of school and then 2 weeks of break or something like that. But I think part of it is when in summer you get kind of, at least for me, maybe, as you grow up though, eventually it gets less and less, and like time becomes, you realize that there's not enough time in a day. But like when I was younger, summer I would just get so lethargic, and then I would go back to school, I would want to get out of there. It was like way too long, so I think maybe not for college, but for high school students, I almost think summer is a bit too long. Yeah, probably not for college students, because with college students they have classes, but like unlike high school students have like they're almost a whole day. Like from me, it was like 8 to 3. And then you come home, and that's every single day except for the weekend. Whereas for college students, if you have like 2 classes, you're done for the rest of the day. So yeah, for college students, summer, actually that's probably part of it, is because I have more break in between classes and more time to relax. For me personally, summer vacation is actually kind of an appropriate time. There's not too much summer vacation. But I don't know, I maybe looking at it in the future, possibly changing that. Now, I know some schools do though. There's not like a consistency. For me though, usually it's about, in high school it was 2 months, and now here it's like, for college it's like 3 months of summer vacation. But yeah, and what else have I got? Oh, I downloaded 2 games. Jet Rocket as a WiiWare game, and Euphoria the Saga is a ported NES game, which is the PAL version. Now, I recommend people at least looking into, if not downloading, these games as well. I haven't played much into either of them. Well, kind of in Euphoria, but I haven't played much into Jet Rocket. From what I've played of Jet Rocket, it's a really, you know, awesome game. I'd say one of the best WiiWare games. It looks great. If you're one who likes 3D graphics, it looks really good for a WiiWare game. It's obviously it's not one of the best looking games ever, but it's for a WiiWare game, it's pretty good, and it's like really good 3D. Like, it's not like crappy 3D. The gameplay is interesting. It doesn't do anything new. It's kind of just, you know, it's an average platformer, but it's fun. It's enjoyable, and I definitely think it's worth downloading. It's only $10, so it's worth checking out. And again, when you buy like these games, you're supporting the system, which means you'll probably get people like they'll only buy the games that are well-known names, which makes sense. They don't want to risk something and buying crap, because I've bought crap before. Urban Champion, I bought Urban Champion, so yeah, you do buy crap if you don't look into it. But if you look into it, you should definitely people I think should be buying more WiiWare and VC games that are unknown as opposed to the well-known games. Because with the well-known games, yeah, you're much gonna get a good game, but you're just supporting Nintendo or like the main company. And if you want more, and people complain about the VC dying. Well, they don't think they're gonna make money off of the obscure games. If you want the VC to release more games, buying some more of the obscure games probably will help your cause. And look, it's the Rainbow Shell. And it's heavy. We can't lift it. It's way too heavy for us, even though we have Isla, who is like God. Well, not God, but like she's really, really strong. So now we're going to, as they said, go to the castle to talk to the king and see if they can help us. How they're going to get past the respawning enemies is beyond me, but whatever. But yeah, okay, so yeah, Euphoria the Saga is actually really like Metroid. The only difference with it, though, it's kind of got like a Metroid feel to it in terms of like the exploring. Wait, how did you know that out of me just saying, well, you knew that maybe there was more dialogue that we didn't get to see, but somehow he knows what we have to say. And yeah, this statement is odd because Magus isn't from my party, so I asked for the sake of Magus, the person who we were fighting. I grant him this request. That's the funny thing about having Magus is no one seems to have any problem with him just wandering around. It's like, you would think the guards would be like, oh my god, it's Magus, kill him. Maybe no one ever even saw Magus, because they were mostly fighting as generals. And I changed his name, so I don't know how to thank you. Slim, where is Slim? Ooh, she wants Slim. And I shall obtain the shell, okay. My Magus not here at the moment. And yeah, he's saying the same thing he talked about earlier. But yeah, you've heard of the Saga. The only problem with it is it's the PAL version, and for North America, it speeds up, which for the gameplay is perfectly fine. With the music, it speeds up a little bit. It's not horrible though, so I would definitely recommend it. It's not that big a deal, and the music sounds fine for the most part. So I definitely wouldn't worry about that error. So now, let's go to the future and check out to see, the Rainbow Shell is now in the basement. Let's just randomly go to the castle and see what's going on, see if anything has changed due to us, getting the Rainbow Shell. But yeah, I would definitely check out those two games. There are definitely other WiiWare and VC games I would definitely, recommend, checking out that, you know, most people wouldn't think to check out. They would just be like, oh, I'm gonna buy Mario, and that's it. And yeah, just checking random menus right here. And yeah, you want to take PTM or Marley because this is technically her side quest, and I could cut it at this. I could have cut it at this point, but technically, this side quest, which is a little bit different than the Rainbow Shell side quest, is linked to the Rainbow Shell side quest. And since you don't really get anything out of the Rainbow Shell side quest directly, I consider them almost like a two-parter of side quests. Because the Rainbow Shell really doesn't do anything until you do this one, which is the King of Guardia is having a trial, because he sold off a royal treasure, and he has ordered the court be locked until his trial is over. So yeah, the king is on trial for selling treasure of the kingdom. He's the king. Can't he do that if he wants to? You know, why does it matter? It's his, you know, it's his plan. But anyway, yeah, we gotta go save the king, because if we don't, Marley will be sad, even though she was suddenly disowned. So, yeah. I love this song. Have any of you heard of the Rainbow Shell? The Chowster, he's a douche. I too had no idea until I found this. It's an ancestral will. It says, unveil the Rainbow Shell to the people at the Millennial Fair. What are you talking about? We have no family heirlooms here. So this is a forgery. A forgery! Why does the defendant deny the people a glimpse of the Rainbow Shell? Because he no longer has it. He sold the heirloom for cash. Witness, please. Oh, there's Marley. What is it, Nadia? We are conducting a trial here. Father. The Chancellor is trying to frame me. So yeah, supposedly the king sold the Rainbow Shell, and we have to go find the rainbow shell. It should be in the castle. Now, the Chancellor thinks this is all fake. Like, he's just making up the rainbow shell. He doesn't actually think it's here. Unfortunately, why is the Ocean Palace theme playing? I'm not really sure why. But anyway, unfortunately for him, because we changed the past, the rainbow shell now it does exist in the past. It does exist. So his plan is not going to work because we can actually show him the rainbow shell, as you will soon see. Remember, we asked the old king to save the shell. The rainbow shell isn't here now. So let's go find that shell, which shall be in the basement. Basement. That's not the basement. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. And this didn't exist before, but now we have another staircase where... Oh, a rat bit him. Yeah, that's a good reason to... Dumb. So yeah, this guy's talking about how Dumb and Dumber. I like those guys' names. I don't know why. I think they're one of the only enemies that have names in this game. Anyway, they're talking about their boss having a plan. We don't know who their boss is, but you can have a pretty good guess probably. But yeah, the guard, a rat bit him. It's the whole, you know, asleep at his post thing. It's just a guard bit him, or a guard. No, a guard bit him. A rat bit the guard. I confess, I bought it from the king. He said he needed cash. Why would the king need cash? He's the king. That doesn't even make any sense. Was I convincing? Perfect. Okay, so, yeah, the king is being framed, basically. If it wasn't obvious at this point, the king is definitely being framed. And here we have some useless enemies that can all be taken down in one hit because they're basically the same enemies you fought in the cathedral way back in the beginning of the game. So if you can't beat these enemies, you should just, you know, stop playing at this point. You suck, dude. If you can't beat these enemies that you can kill in one hit, then... And I learned Black Hole, or no, Black Hole is another move. I learned Dark Mist for Magus, which is a strong, another strong attack. And again, he learns a lot of Shadow Magic because he's the only one who can technically use Shadow Magic. Of course, Robo has his lasers, which deal Shadow Magic, but Magus is the only Shadow Magic user. Plus, he knows the other magics as well. He definitely is a really good magic user, but his strength is decent though. He's really not that bad of a character. I wouldn't say he's overpowered though. So just take care of these guys. I would definitely bring Isla because her charming ability will be really good for the boss. And there is a boss if you couldn't tell. Most of these side quests do end with a boss. Oh, come on. You guys, you're just gonna die like the rest of your kind. Why do you even want to just sacrifice your lives? You could have just went into hiding. You can't beat us. Can you see that we just murdered your kind in like a second? Nasher. Poor, pathetic Nasher. And there we go. We got some tech points. Let's head up here. Elixir, just pillaging the treasure room of all its treasure. That's probably worse than what the king did, which was fake selling of the rainbow shell, which is right here and has some sparklies around it. Something here, paper here, paper. To me, or to PTM. I know things are tough between you and your father. How do you know that? But nothing can break your bond of blood, neither words nor anger nor great distance. How do you know that? Someday when you have children, you will understand the special bond part of a family. So this is the queen from the Middle Ages, Lean. She must have somehow known all this. Pasta knows about leaving the nest. Time passes, grow big, leave nest. Dactyl leave nest too, PTM leave too. So yeah, basically PK is talking about having a baby. Yeah. So now we're going to go save the king, but first, grab the prism shard and... Sure you ready to leave nest? Not too big yet. Yeah, PK is criticizing PTM's breast size. I never thought I would ever say that. So, this has been Make a Freak 400. And next time we will hopefully save the king before he is convicted, which is right now. So let's hurry and get to the courtroom. This has been Make a Freak 400, reminding you that chocolate pudding is awesome at 4 AM.